So, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I am from the government, and I'm here to help. Just give me all your money, and I will tell you what to do, when to do it, and what you should do. No. What was that? Oh, thank you. I need your trust to do what I need to do. Okay, now really, I have come here to praise free markets. This is difficult. Okay.
We're with you, go ahead.
I have come here to praise free markets. The good that free markets have done is often forgotten. The noble Marxist has told you free markets are ambitious and without compassion. Collectivists like the Marxist, socialist, communist, democratist, and the rest claim to be well-meaning and have good intentions. Do the collectivists really have honorable economic systems and systems of government? They take from one group to give to another and espouse their good intentions. But the path to hell is paved with good intentions. I have come to praise free markets. Free markets have served us well. The invisible hand of free markets is faithful and just. Isn't it better to unevenly distribute the blessings of free markets rather than evenly distribute the misery, as the socialists are known to do?
Yeah.
The socialists say free markets are ambitious and without compassion. Central planning and socialist economic systems have failed to do what they say they will do. Waste, fraud, and abuse are the results of the consolidation of power into the hands of a small central elite. Central planners must needs be exceedingly authoritative. The Soviet Union was a good example of an authoritative system. North Korea is a good example of an authoritative system. Greece is a good example of socialism turning authoritative. Any state where the concentration of power is systematically directed to a delusional few becomes authoritative. I have come to praise free markets, or should I say, I have come to praise we the people. For with one goes the other. Free markets have done some good. I have a cool little cell phone, and they keep getting better and cheaper all the time. I like my home computer, and the operating capacity keeps improving for a much lower cost. And how many in the crowd here have an iPod Touch? A few of us. They're growing popularity. The socialists say free markets are ambitious and without compassion, but aren't the previous examples of how well free markets can serve the people? And how have the collectivists served the people? What is the cost and quality of an education? What is the condition of Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid? Look at the national debt. Look at the quality and cost of sickness care in America. It is no mystery to why taxes are increasing. Free markets and we the people built this nation by encouraging the best and brightest to emerge, to innovate, and to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Free markets encourage the best in quality and value in our goods and services. Obviously, a rising tide lifts all boats. Free markets and individual responsibility may unevenly distribute the blessings of prosperity according to one's own ability and circumstance, but a rising tide lifts all boats. Free markets, which indeed represent a free people, may be ambitious, but still yet they have shown themselves to be compassionate. Is government so kind? A free and prosperous people in America are the most generous ever. How many of you give to your church? How many of you give time and money to a political party or grassroots organization that promotes the principles of freedom? With free markets or free people that honor the creed expressed in the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, that all people are created equal and endowed by nature or nature's God with the inalienable rights of life, liberty, and property. Isn't there peace, freedom, and prosperity with such a creed? Isn't there peace, freedom, and prosperity when life, liberty, and property are respected? There is no malice toward thy neighbor in such a society. Our form of government was not meant to be a democracy, but it's meant to be a constitutional republic. And that means wrong is wrong, even if everyone is doing it, and right is right, even if no one is doing it. So socialists do rail against the free markets or a free people, and then claim to be worthy of a crown to subjugate the people to a collectivist tyranny. History, science, education, common sense, and logic have shown that socialists do fail the people and are a very dangerous tyrant. When knowledge and information is offered to give an informed choice, is it not insanity to persist? Insanity for free people to persist in destroying their free markets and thus the freedom of their posterity. My purpose in coming here today was to express you cannot have free markets without honest money, sound money, and local control over that money. You cannot have limited government without sound money and honest money. You cannot have personal liberty without sound money and being able to keep the fruits of your labor. A fiat currency, central banks, and artificial interest rates are antithetical to liberty, freedom, and property rights. Free markets cannot be centrally planned. A free people cannot be centrally controlled. Free markets and free people mean prosperity. Along with advocating, promoting, and lobbying for number one, individual rights and personal freedom. Number two, constitutionally limited government. And number three, not policing of the world. Ron Paul's Campaign for Liberty has promoted House Bill H.R. 1207 and Senate Bill S. 604 to audit the Federal Reserve banking system. Reading from the Constitution of the United States, reading from Article 1, Section 10, it reads in part, "No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payments of debt." The first proposed audit of the Federal Reserve System, Central Bank of the U.S., in its nearly 100-year history has been blocked from coming to a vote, although there are 319 co-sponsors in the House